What is up, guys, and welcome back. We are finally back on the E63, and today's plan is actually to get the whole interior part painted, and then next would be the exterior. But before we do that, we do need to cover the Corvette. Everything else in the shop doesn't really matter. All right, guys, so we got everything covered: the dashboard, the door panels in the front, and the Corvette. But before we take off the doors, listen to this.
Dude, this thing is done. Do it smoothly.
Let's go to the other door.
That thing is so good. That thing sounds a lot like just OEM. Look at that. Smooth. You don't have to like hit it. You just let it go, and it pretty much closes on its own.
Look at that.
Doesn't even have self-closing.
That's good framework right there. So we did get the paint, just a regular matte silver, you know. You don't need anything special for underparts. For example, it's gloss black out here. It's matte black inside, you know.
It's a good thing that it's matte black because you don't need to scuff it.
Yeah, right? We're not even gonna need to scuff it. We're just gonna go ahead and clean it up, degrease it, everything, and then we're just gonna go ahead and hit it with a couple spray cans, you know, make it silver inside. That way we could actually start assembling everything that's inside. Okay, so before we start degreasing and painting, there is a couple things we do need to pull off, like the seatbelt buckles, these seat hinges, and then this we could actually tape off because it does come out from the inside. So for that, we're just gonna tape this off and not worry about it. Let's get to work. Alright, guys, so we're not really worried about the overspray going on top of this car because, I mean, the roof can get clay barred. And then the front end on the other side. Pretty much the only thing that's not getting repainted on this car would be the roof, the hood, and this fender.
We also don't care about the Hummer overspray because we do have like 30 different colors going on there. We got like sample colors.
31 now. Yeah, 31 now.
Yeah, we still don't know what color we're going with, so we're just testing it out all over. And then at the end, we are going to sandblast it, so it doesn't matter what's on it.
Look at this. Come here. Look at this. Gloss black, or military, or camel, or silver. What are we going with? What looks better?
Silver looks sick at the moment.
Silver does look nice. We just found a new color. That was a bit more confusing. Guys, look at this. This was welded the same exact way. Look, you can't even tell where it was welded.
Alright guys, so we did complete painting the whole interior. So now it looks like we only just changed the skin. Everything's the same color. I know we were supposed to be wearing masks. We normally do wear masks, but we ran out and it's dark, everything's closed. So we're gonna go ahead and take a year off our life just to finish this project, just to get it done today. At least this part, you know, because we gotta keep moving on this car. But we are done painting the interior, so now all we got is the exterior, but this is obviously gonna get painted professionally. We're still gonna sand it all off, do some body fill over here, over there. So we're not worried about the overspray. Like I said, we're still gonna be sanding the whole car. But now what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and throw in the gas tank first, just so we can start piecing up all the wiring, just to see where it all goes. It looks really complicated, but I mean, once we get the rhythm going, it's pretty much just gonna fall all in place. I mean, all the screws, all the little holes, the way the harness is, like by size. So we're pretty much just gonna go ahead and just start throwing it in and just see how it goes.
Alright guys, so the plan was to drop this gas tank inside the car tonight, but turns out, once I got under there, the drive shaft does go underneath the gas tank, which means the drive shaft has to come off. The drive shaft's not that easy to take off on this car, so what we're gonna do is actually drop the whole differential, pull the drive shaft out with the differential, put the original from the silver one differential, that way we don't get any codes later. But before we put in the diff, we're gonna throw in this gas tank diff. It's gonna be complete. This is gonna take actually a while to do, so we are not gonna do it tonight, but we will catch you guys tomorrow.
Alright guys, so this is already the second day, so we're gonna go ahead and actually drop the whole complete subframe. That way it's gonna be a lot easier to work on it. It is holding on like what, 4 bolts right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and drop it, pull it out, using this motorcycle jack right here. I mean, look at this thing, it's perfect. It's flat, so I think it should work nicely for this. So let's put it to use and see how it works.
Alright guys, so what our plan is actually, we do need to swap the differential. We're gonna put the original differential from the silver car onto the subframe from the black E63, because the silver E63 was hit pretty hard. You know, anything could be tweaked, even the suspension parts could just be tweaked a little bit and it won't pass alignment. Then we're gonna have to do everything all over again. So control arms, everything is staying from the black car other than the differential. Axles are actually going to stay from the black one as well, and then we're going to change these bags from the silver one and put it back onto the black one. That way we don't run into any codes, and later on in the future everything's going to be original. The only thing that's going to be changed is suspension and subframe. That's about it. Pull it up, pull it up.
Alright, so the differential is out from this subframe. We're going to do the same thing on this one, but we're not going to bore you guys. We're going to go ahead and throw you guys a time lapse and kill this. Alright guys, so this is what we're talking about. So everything looks perfect like from the outside, but we pulled out our first bolt and it's tweaked, it's bent a little bit. So I mean, if this is bent, our first bolt, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's tweaked on this, and this is why we're changing it in the first place.
So the subframe's complete, gas tank's complete. We just threw in the wiring into the back. We connected the 2 wires on this side, 2 wires on that side, just so the fuel pumps. Just so the fuel pump could be pumping gas.
Let's give it a start, man. Let's see if it works.
Let's see if it starts.
Yeah, heck yeah.
But it is straight pipe, so the exhausts are not in yet. Alright guys, so we got a lot of work done in this video. In the next video, we're probably just gonna focus only on the interior, but that is going to be it. So make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Also hit us up on our Instagram at Foreign Builds, and we will catch you guys later.